Hi there, I'm Cindy Russell, and this is Spotlight on Souris for February 6, 2023. I am here with Kim Eisner tonight, and we are talking about crosswalks.
Yes, we are.
What can you tell me about this?
So last year in June, I believe, towards the end of school, there was a post on Facebook. Barb Arnold had made a post about how it was really dangerous at that 250 and 2 intersection in town. And she was just, saying people need to watch what they're doing, especially when kids are out of school, lots of kids walking there. And she had seen a near miss with this little boy crossing the street from the Co-op gas bar towards LT's store, that specific section there. And it startled her, I guess, and upset her, and she just was wanting to see if maybe there was something that could be done. And Karen Kempe got on there too and was saying, oh yeah, I'd really like to see something happen. And so I was reading it, and I thought, well, why don't we try and make something happen?
Yeah, absolutely. It is a very, very busy spot, and a lot of people cross there.
Yeah.
Not just school kids, a lot of
Exactly.
people. Yeah.
So it's just a natural path for people to walk. So, and there are those, white signs with the orange flags, but they don't really help. Like when you're coming in the fall, especially when the sun's coming up and you're taking your kids to school or you're driving to work to Brandon or wherever, and you can't see that sun's right there in your way.
Yeah.
And so having something there that was more than just the flags and signs was the goal.
Yeah.
The ultimate goal would be like the overhead push button
Would
ones,
be
like what we
nice,
had by the school by Lansdowne. So I just kind of thought, well, I'll just see what we kind of messaged on Facebook a little bit that we'd like to see if maybe a committee could be formed, or if it was just something we could do. And so we chatted a little bit, and then I phoned Manitoba Highways Department, because both of those are provincial highways, right? So I called them first, and they said, the gentleman I talked to said that we have to go through the municipality first, and the CAO and the council, and then they take it to the province, to the highways department, and then the highways department would approve or deny or whatever they would do, and then that goes back to council. So that's what I did. I went and talked to Charlotte, and I said, like, there's a lot of people, because that post had like person after person just saying how concerned they were. I
believe I see that post also.
Probably, yeah. So there's a lot of people concerned about it. Can we do something? Can we get some kind of overhead crosswalk like what's at the school? And she said that they had originally, when those crosswalks on Lansdowne got put in, they wanted to put them at that intersection, but Highway said no, because it's such a major intersection for heavy traffic that anything in that intersection needs to be removable, so that if a large or long vehicle is pulling something and needs to make a turn from 2 to 250 or vice versa, that they need to be able to remove some of the signs in the post there for whatever reason, if they can't make that corner.
Right.
So you can't put anything permanent there.
Oh.
So that was, so I said, well, so what's plan B then? Like, can we do something? And I had been driving in town, and there's the one by the hotel.
Yep,
Like
coming up the hill.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, well, why can't we do something like that? And she said, like, that would be a much more feasible option and less expensive, because those overhead crosswalk things, the municipality would have to pay for that. That's not paid for by the province, so that would come out of the municipality budget. Yeah, it's their road, but we would have to pay to have something like that installed if we even got it. If they even approved it, that would come out of the municipality budget. Whereas these other ones are way less money. You're looking at like $8,000 versus over $100,000. So,
but still light up.
And they light up,
and so you see something. It's not just
So then it would give something on the side, on both sides, whatever side you push the button on, both of them go off, and somebody who is turning and blocking the view of someone wanting to cross, well, you would still have that light on this side, so somebody coming up would be able to see it. So that's kind of, we talked about that, and she said okay, she would take it to the council at the time last summer, and they agreed that it was something they would want to put in the budget and work towards. So I talked to her. She had to, sorry, my mistake, I should go back. She did go to the highways department and was waiting for feedback from them, and got the same feedback, because I said we should just make sure that that's still the same,
right?
Because it's been years since they did those other ones, and so she did, and they said no, it cannot be anything permanent there. So then council said, yeah, we would be happy to do the smaller ones, and and yeah, it's going to be put in the budget. And I talked to her last December, and she said we're still on track to have
Oh,
something. put in.
good.
Yeah,
That's so good.
I would like to
'cause-
see it put in the spring. I'm assuming
Yeah.
we'll have to wait for the ground to thaw,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
then get something like that put in. So at least it's something there.
Yeah,
And-
that'll be so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that was
Wow,
my
I'm
project.
glad Barb spoke up on Facebook and you guys got this
Exactly.
going, because yeah, I've seen
Yeah, and
a
Karen.
couple of almost close calls there.
Exactly,
But
and then
that's-
Karen wrote something in the paper last summer, and I was okay. Well, it's out there now, so now
Mhm.
it's the follow through has to happen.
Yeah.
And so and then we'll hopefully see it get put in the spring.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if anybody has questions, I'm sure they can find one of you guys on Facebook.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm very searchable.
Yes, I think you are. Yeah, well, thank you for joining today and letting us know about this, because it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait to
I'm
see that.
excited.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It'll be a good thing.
Yeah, it would
So-
be good. And thanks for joining us on Spotlight for Souris on February 6, 2023. I'm Cindy Russell. Have a great night.